poppin'? It's the one and only, your friend, your homie, Juice. Wait, and we back at it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If it's not your first time, welcome back. So today, family, what we're gonna be getting into is the top 10 scariest rides. Disclaimer, I'm a person that hates roller coasters. I don't like heights. I don't like to be that high. How can I explain this? All right, so I've been on roller coasters before. It's not for me. I'll let y'all know. I passed out on every single one of them. My butt left the seat. I'm 200 plus pounds. I should not be feeling like a rag doll. I don't understand, like, anybody who like roller coasters, you are a weirdo. That's including my wife. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I hate roller coasters. I'm a bumper car type of guy, you feel me? Water parks, I can do that. But roller coasters, oh no. No sir. Anything that's above 7 feet in the air, I'm not doing it. The devil made roller coasters. I hate roller coasters. So that should let y'all know that some of these videos, just about damn near all these videos probably, I would never get on whatsoever. So by setting that table for y'all, some of these videos might actually scare me. Well, not scare me, but the thought of being on those rides probably gonna scare me. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know if y'all like roller coasters. If you don't like roller coasters, in the comments below. Let's get to the video.
If you've been watching this channel, you'll know that I talk about roller coasters on a regular basis, but there are just so many other types of rides that are just as scary or even scarier. For this video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the scariest non-coaster rides out there.
That can't be on the
The
cliff.
term scary is pretty vague though, so for this list, we'll be focusing on scary as in the fear of heights. So as voted on by the fans, here are the top 10 rides most likely to give you acrophobia. Number 10, Edge Coaster at the Philippines Sky Experience Adventure.
Edge
Let's start off
Coaster?
this list with a trip to Cebu City in the Philippines. This city is known for its historic religious buildings and beautiful vistas. But within the city, there's an extra special treat for thrill seekers downtown. Located atop the Crown Regency Hotel is
That's
an
a cool
amusement
building.
park named Sky Experience Adventure. This park features a rock climbing wall, a glass skywalk, and a truly terrifying ride named Edge Coaster. Despite its name, this ride isn't technically a roller coaster since it isn't powered by gravity. But the terror it instills in riders nevertheless makes it a noteworthy
Oh,
thrill
no.
ride. Don't be fooled by its speed. This slow-moving powered ride will do more than enough to rattle your fear of heights. Passengers start by boarding a two-person ride vehicle. They then navigate around the edge of the building, facing outwards towards the city's skyline.
Thought of this?
As if this wasn't enough, the ride vehicles tilt downwards. The force of gravity pushes them towards the edge of their seats.
Oh my
Riders
Lord.
will no doubt feel like the ride vehicle is going to break
I'll
off at
piss
any
all over
moment,
myself.
but the masterful magic of engineering keeps them in place. This one-of-a-kind attraction is a masterpiece of fear extraction. And if you think you're brave enough, feel free to book a ticket to Cebu City and give it a shot.
Whoever thought of that
Number
is
9,
evil.
The Sky Slide at California's OUE Sky Space LA. While this is certainly the shortest ride on the list, there's no questioning how terrifying it is. Located in Los Angeles' iconic US Bank Tower, this slide is part of an entertainment venue named the OUE Sky Space.
Oh, the slide not that
This
long.
venue features a bar, an observation deck, and of course, its signature glass slide. This rectangular slide is composed almost entirely of clear glass panels. Passengers board simple fabric mats and make their way down.
I could do that. It's not that
Only
long.
a few seconds long. The fear this slide invokes proves that big scares can indeed come in small packages.
Nah, it's
the
fine.
phrase "Don't look down" undoubtedly
I could do
applies
that one.
here, as
I
the
could do
glass
that one.
slide gives an absolutely petrifying view of the city below the sturdy but
Now,
fragile-looking glass. With
if my
around
fat
1,000
ass just
feet
gets
standing
stuck,
between this slide and downtown
then I'll
Los
be scared.
Angeles,
But if I
it's
could just go
certainly
straight
had its
through?
fair share of terrified screams over the years. Look down if you dare, but if you're afraid of heights, this slide could very well be your worst nightmare.
Oh yeah, he came
Or
down flying.
The Cloud Scraper Zipline at Colorado's Royal Gorge Park. Next up, we have the first of 3 Colorado rides.
Bro,
on
how
this
long is that
list.
zip line?
There are countless zip lines out there, perhaps more than one can possibly keep track of. But if you're looking for the most terrifying
Oh my
zip line of all,
Lord.
one can easily make make the case for the Cloud Scraper.
Oh,
Just
no.
like the bridge, the Cloud Scraper takes guests over 900 feet above the Arkansas
900
River. The view
feet?
down below is like something straight out of a Wile E. Coyote cartoon. And the
Facts.
vista is truly breathtaking. Guests will slowly make their way across the
I would
giant
never-
chasm with only a
I
harness
would
standing
never
between you and a
for $1 million,
deadly drop downwards.
no.
This is not recommended
Hell
for
no.
the acrophobics out there. If you're a hardcore thrill seeker, though, head on down to Colorado and test your limits.
I'll
Number
cry.
7, the Infinity Ride, made by Dutch manufacturer KMG. You may remember this ride from my 20 insane and unique carnival rides video. This monstrous ride stands at a staggering 230
Oh, it goes completely
tall,
upside
or
down?
65 meters in metric terms. This makes it the tallest portable looping
That's
ride
the worst
in
way.
existence.
I'll
Riders sit
cry.
at the bottom of a massive arm.
I'll
and are
doodle
posted into
on
the air
myself
while
all that.
rotating
Yep,
sideways.
scratch
As
that.
you
I
can
wouldn't get on
imagine,
it.
The positive G-force achieved at the bottom of the descent is insanely intense.
Hmm.
So much so that German regulations prohibit the ride from making more than one complete rotation. Nevertheless, the hang time you'll get at over 200 feet
Oh
is
my
flat out surreal.
God.
And just one rotation is more than enough to be memorable. Number 6,
I'll pass
giant
the hell out.
canyon swing at Colorado's Glenwood Caverns
Wait,
Adventure
what?
Park. At an elevation of over 7,000 feet above sea level, Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park has no shortage of thrilling attractions. A
Nigga.
dreamlike drop ride into a deep cavern, and a world-famous swing ride over a canyon. Made by American manufacturer
Who thought this was
Sansei,
safe?
This model is known as a scream and swing ride. Though common at
Bro, they're really on the cliff.
This scream and swing stands out as it is perched on the edge.
Let
of
me
a
know if y'all
large
get on
cliff.
this, 'cause
With
I
each
wouldn't.
swing, passengers are
I'll
launched
cuss you out
higher
if you
and
ask me to get
higher
on
into
this.
the air.
I'll
Seats
cuss
facing
you
the
out,
edges
your
of the
grandma
cliff
out,
with a
everybody.
wide view of the
I would not
sky,
get on
while
that.
sitting away from the edge, ironically,
Bro, it's
gives
on
a
the
more
cliff.
terrifying view.
It's on the
Riders will
cliff.
face straight down in this case, with a considerable amount of space between the seats and the ground. If
Only-
you're
only
looking for a
crackheads
more
do that one.
exciting ride, choose the seats facing away from the edge.
You
of the
gotta be on
cliff.
cocaine to
But
do that.
regardless, this ride is both exciting and fear-inducing, no matter what seat you're
It's
in.
on a
And it's
cliff.
must-have addition for any thrill seekers.
Who said, you know what?
Number 5.
I'ma put a
the
ride
Scad
right here.
Free Fall at South Africa's Orlando Towers. In case you haven't heard of these rides, SCAD Towers are full-fledged stuntman experiences. At least that's how I describe
Wait,
it.
what?
The acronym itself stands for Suspended Catch Air Device. From personal experience, I can say the SCAD Tower is by far the scariest ride I've ever been on. But out of the few of these
Bro, they just
rides
drop
out there,
you?
only one truly stands out.
He just drop you?
Can be found at the Orlando Towers in Johannesburg, South Africa. Located
Notice
inside
how all
a
these
former
rides
coal plant
are
cooling
not in
tower.
America.
Guests start off boarding a metal platform and being lifted into the air. As the platform goes up, so does a large net. After reaching the top, guests are hooked up to a cord and lowered below the platform.
He just
With
dropped
the
you?
use of a release mechanism, a park employee releases the cable, sending guests plummeting downward with no cords.
My
After
stomach
what
would be in my
feels like
butt.
terminal velocity, guests hit the net, which is specifically designed to cushion the fall as much as possible. Guests will drop over 131 feet into
Ooh.
the net below. As you can imagine, the drop down feels much longer than it actually is. And the fact that it's
bet.
inside the cooling tower makes it that much more surreal.
Oh,
A
so
fall
there's
like
nothing
this
under
is
the
not
net.
for the faint of heart. If you think you can handle it, the Orlando Towers await you. Number 4, Zumanjaro Drop of Doom at New Jersey's Six Flags.
Bro, it's still
Great
going
Adventure.
on.
In 2005, Six Flags stunned the amusement industry by opening Kingda Ka at an impressive 456 feet tall. This intimate accelerator broke the record for the tallest roller coaster on Earth.
Oh my
Still
God.
to this day, as if it wasn't already jaw-dropping enough, the coaster's manufacturer managed to take it to the next level. A year after installing drop towers on Magic Mountain's Superman Escape from Krypton, Swiss manufacturer Intamin would install another 3 of these drop towers on Kingda Ka's structure. The result is Zumanjaro Drop of Doom, the world's tallest drop tower experience.
Oh my
Each
God, I
one
feel
stands
sick looking
an
at it.
incredible 415 feet in the air. After boarding, guests are swiftly taken to the top. Just when you think you're about to hit max height, it keeps going and going and going until you eventually reach the peak. Upon reaching the highest point, riders will be stopped at the top, possibly allowing for a few seconds to rethink their life decisions. Before you know it, you'll be plummeting towards the bottom, gaining more momentum as you descend. As it picks up speed, you may feel like you're going to crash into the ground, but before you know it, the brakes will kick in and you'll be sitting in your chair with a look on your face that has "Holy sh" written all over it.
I'm an ER.
That's big
I'm a
facts.
firefighter paramedic here in York County. We'd like to show you.
I would have saw Jesus that day.
Number 3, Pterodactyl at Colorado's Cave of the Winds Mountain Park. Ever wanted to jump off a cliff without dying?
Nope.
The Cave of the Winds is the place to be. Located in the town of Manitou
I never want to jump off a cliff.
This park offers tours of its titular cave, as well as a zip line and even a cliffside ropes course. But by far its most thrilling attraction is the recently added Pterodactyl. This swinging freefall ride is nothing
it's a
short of
swing?
psychotic. After boarding and being strapped in,
Who
your
thinks
seat
of
will
this?
slowly face downwards, bringing you face to face with the inevitable drop. All of a sudden, you'll find yourself plummeting 200 feet
How do you
down
get you back
at
up,
around
though?
100 miles per
Like, do it
hour.
come back?
This free fall sensation gives the illusion of falling to your doom, but the cable above will quickly swing you back upwards. The fun doesn't stop there, though. As
Why
you'll
as
swing
humans,
back
why
and
do we
forth
like to
with
play
the
with
deep
that?
chasm, with the wind in your face and your sense
What if
of
the Grim
composure
Reaper just say,
possibly
yo, keep
overwhelmed.
playing with me?
If you hate big drops and somehow still insist on riding this, you'd better bring a clean pair of underpants, because things may end up messier than the second season of True Detective. Number 2, Falcon's Fury at Florida's Busch Gardens, Tampa. One thing's for sure with this ride, it ain't your grandmother's drop tower. Oftentimes when I get into a debate on what the best drop tower
my
on
Lord.
Earth is, this ride comes up on more than one occasion. Also built by Intamin, this prototype model is officially known as a sky jump. Passengers board around the structure and are then lifted 334 feet into the air. Ordinarily, drop towers would simply plunge passengers from the top. But something else happens that takes this Falcon's Fear
There's
factor
more.
from a 10 to an 11.
There's
Upon
more.
reaching the peak, passengers are slowly tilted backwards
Oh.
into a face-down position, with only the restraints to keep them from falling to the ground.
So you
After what
watching-
feels like
oh
ages
my
of anticipation,
God.
the clutch is released and passengers plunge downwards back to Earth. Just seconds
Oh,
before reaching
that's
the
so
bottom,
evil.
the seats swing back into a sit-down position.
That's so
leaving
evil.
guests to contemplate what they just rode.
What if you're
It
too
may not
fat
be
and
the
don't go
tallest
back?
drop tower on Earth, but many agree that its tilting seats make it even scarier than Kilimanjaro. And for those of you in Europe, you can get a taste of this ride at Sweden's Groenland. Here you can find a smaller but still amazing sky jump named Ikaros. Hopefully we'll get to see more sky jumps.
Look at the
pop
little
up,
boy.
because these things are, in the words of this generation, totally lit. At
Why?
long last, we've come to number 1, which is every single ride at Las Vegas, Nevada's Stratosphere. World famous among thrill seekers, the Stratosphere Hotel and Casino features an amusement park on top of the building at around 1,000 feet.
There's an
in the
amusement
air.
park up
Over
there?
the years, the park has added a variety of attractions to take
I know
full
you
advantage
lying.
of its mind-blowing height. Among those still operating are the following. First,
Oh my
there's Big
God.
Shot,
It's
an
at the
S&S
top
space
of the
jump ride
damn
that launches
tower?
riders over 1,000 feet into the sky. On its own, it's far from the tallest drop tower, but the view from the top is perhaps the scariest of all time. Next is
I wanna
Insanity,
fight who thought
a
of
flat
this.
ride that spins riders above the Vegas Strip as they face the ground. This photogenic ride is so unbelievably insane, it's featured in more YouTube thumbnails than you can shake a stick at. Riders will rotate around the center axis repeatedly, likely spouting out various four-letter words in the process. Perhaps
Facts.
even scarier than this ride is X-Scream, an astoundingly horrifying ride that sends a train full of passengers off the edge of the building, hanging them in place
Who the
before
fuck
sending
is?
them back to the
You know, it's cool.
police
Let's
station.
play with
It
our
looks like
lives. Like,
something straight
why?
out of a clickbait thumbnail, but rest assured, this one is real.
Why
And you'd
every
be
one of these
hard-pressed to find a
rides
ride that's
seems
scarier
borderline
than this.
suicidal?
It looks as if there's nothing to stop it from plummeting to the ground, but like I've said before, the magic of engineering is in full effect. Finally, there's Sky Jump Las Vegas. This
No.
is a bungee jump-esque ride experience that drops riders hundreds of feet
Yo,
to the
she
ground
jumped
on
off
a
the
controlled
tower.
high-speed wire. Notable enthusiast Taylor Bybee of Coaster Studios had this to say about it. And that pretty much sums up the Stratosphere. It's further proof that Vegas is much more than slot machines and ending up on the roof after your bachelor party. It's
Yo.
chock full of unique experiences. And if you're a thrill seeker, the Stratosphere is a must-do. Before we wrap things up, I just want to give a
Yo.
special shout out to my 2 new Patreon supporters. Verbal shout outs start at the gold tier, so if you don't hear your name,
Alright, we gonna stop there. But oh my God, my stomach hurt just for seeing these. Damn near all of them I would never do in my lifetime. The more I think about doing, like, why do all these rides seem borderline suicidal? Especially the one that has no tracks. You just going to the edge and then coming back. Or the tower ride when you just looking down at the city going around in slow motion. The only one I'll probably do is that see-through slide. And that's a high key maybe. Or low key maybe. That's a low key maybe? High key maybe? I don't know. Whichever one means more difficult, I forgot. That's the one. But yeah, let me know which rides that y'all would have done, y'all wouldn't have done. Or maybe you just a weirdo and do all of them. It's not my cup of tea. But like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed, never stressed. Juice out.